If you look towards the Panhandle, that's where we already have storms, severe thunderstorm warnings, even tornado warnings. These storms here, they're going to be starting to dive towards northwest Oklahoma again over about the next hour or two. Zooming in a bit closer here, we have that one tornado warning that is to the northeast of Beaver, slowly moving towards the east and the southeast. Now we do have Amanda Benton. She is out keeping an eye on these storms as they move towards Laverne and Buffalo. I want to take a quick view of her stream here. There you go. You could see on the left-hand side of your TV, and she is keeping an eye on really the skies and this storm in particular as it's going to be diving towards, again, Laverne, Buffalo, Fort Supply, and this entire complex moves towards Woodward. So I want to show you where that severe thunderstorm watch is, because that is going to be here for really the next few hours, even until after midnight, till 1 a.m. for everyone in blue. That is a severe thunderstorm watch northwest Oklahoma. Over in the Panhandle, Kansas, they have a tornado watch. Here's the risk for us. We have a level 2 slight that is northwest Oklahoma down into central Oklahoma, and that risk continues all throughout central Oklahoma. Tornado threat here. It is generally low to medium. You have a 4 on the scale of 1 to 10 towards the Panhandle, northwest parts of the state, and that risk even continues as storms will move towards central Oklahoma and I-35. Hail risk here about ping pongs to golf balls even for those storms that first enter. As storms move towards the east, you're looking at about quarter to ping pong ball sized hail. And right along the leading edge of this line, we could have some pretty strong winds, 70 to 80 miles an hour out west. Storms across central Oklahoma and eastern Oklahoma around 60 to 70. All right, let's break down predictor here. By the time we get to about 7, 8 o'clock, I do think those storms really starting to push into northwest parts of the state. Again, from Buffalo to Laverne, these storms continue to push down towards the east and southeast, still with that severe weather threat by about 10, 11 o'clock midnight. We're watching it closely. As storms move closer towards I-35, they generally will start to weaken as we get closer to about 1, 2 a.m. But I still want to watch for some strong to severe storms here. 2, 3, 4 a.m. I-35 and the OKC Metro will be a noisy night for some of us. By about 5 a.m., these storms finally there over into eastern Oklahoma. Some lingering showers and storms left over for the morning. Taking a look towards downtown OKC, if you're headed to the Paycom Center, if you're headed down to even Thunder in the Park, which is anyone watching the game for tonight, you're good across the metro. We have hours until the storms get here. 74 right now, those winds around 10 to 15 miles an hour. Definitely a bit warmer towards western Oklahoma, where we are in the 80s, even some mid 70s out there. We go overnight tonight. Temperatures, they're going to be upper 50s, low 60s, and then we get towards tomorrow. These temperatures, they don't budge much. We're going to be hanging out in the 60s really all throughout the day. Now, during the really middle part of the day into the afternoon, there is going to be another chance for some showers and storms. There'll be a front that sort of sets up across the state, almost splits the state here. Northern central Oklahoma really only going to be around 70, a bit on the cooler side with the clouds. Southern Oklahoma, we make it into the upper 70s. Here's a look at really where some showers and storms will be for tomorrow midday central Oklahoma, and then you're looking at those storms by the evening staying southern parts of the state. Really all depends where that front decides to set up. If it moves a bit farther down towards the south, of course, those storms will be a bit farther south.